Well, hello there. I want to talk to you today about the delivery company that goes by the name of EVRI. And it certainly seems that every parcel goes missing with EVRI. This is the trading name of Hermes, the other rather failing delivery company. And they obviously changed their name to try and dispel any of the bad press that Hermes was getting. Yeah, I almost said herpes. But yes, Hermes is the trading name of EVRI. Anyway, on board ship, I found out that they were going to extend my voyage. Originally, we were going to be getting off on after 28 days, 4 weeks on board. And I had enough medication to last me those 4 weeks. But the company, in their wisdom, extended it a little bit longer than 28 days. So I would have run out of medication. Now, I got my doctor to send a prescription to my local chemist, being the easiest thing to do, and I got my wife to post it for me. Now, I went to EVRI's website and I paid for next day delivery, and I paid for signed as well. I wanted the delivery signed for. Well, anyway, my friend who lives just down the road said he would collect my parcel for me and bring it down to the ship. Anyway, so I sent the parcel on a Thursday. I get an email from EVRI saying that the parcel had been delivered. So my friend wasn't due to go home until the Tuesday, and he went home Tuesday, and we were sailing on the Thursday morning. Anyway, so Wednesday morning came. I said to him, "Did you pick up my parcel?" And he says, "No, what parcel's this?" And he said, "Well, the parcel that I was having sent to you, the one that's been delivered." And I said, and that's when I got the email out, and it showed a picture of the parcel on top of a very neatly, I must admit, very neatly folded empty crisp box, and some other stuff underneath it with a nice blue background. Anyway, me and him scratched our heads for a few minutes thinking, where the hell can this parcel be? And then we suddenly realised that it was a blue dustbin. Now, his refuse collection had come on the Tuesday morning. So the parcel would have been taken with the refuge. Now, I tried to get onto the telephone to EVRI, but there's no phone number. You can't phone them. You have to deal with them via email. So it took me another 4 hours to find their email address. So I emailed them to make a claim, saying that I couldn't locate my item. Now, what really annoys me is, or stagger to believe, is that they didn't put a note through the door saying your parcel is in the dustbin. It's absolutely amazing. No, but the photograph that they sent, it didn't show any location. So I seriously doubt whether they actually put the parcel in the dustbin, in his dustbin. It could have been anybody's dustbin. It could have been the dustbin back at the depot, or it could have been a dustbin, down the road. But I find that absolutely appalling. Anyway, EVRI are now blocking my email, so I sent them an email this afternoon saying any news on this update to let me know where the parcel was delivered, and they're now telling me that the email address that they gave me to use is no longer used for customer services. So that means I'm going to have to spend another 4 hours going through loops and down rabbit holes to try and find their email address, to email them, to ask them what's happened to my parcel. Where is it? Now, I suspect that it's gone down the tip. So, luckily for me, a bit forward thinking, I actually decided that I was going to miss a couple of days medication. Every 2 days I would miss a day's worth of medication. So that would in fact give me an extra couple of days of medication to take while because of the extended voyage. But it's really annoyed me that EVRI don't deliver. And this is now becoming the way of British couriers now, is that they just dump your parcel on the doorstep like they do in America. Now, the contract is between the person you buy the goods from and the delivery company. It's not between you and the delivery company. So in my case, I was the person sending out the parcel and I was the receiving person. Two different addresses. So the parcel never arrived. So they should be treating me with a bit more dignity, rather than just trying to fob me off with telling me that their email address no longer works. But anyway, I was slightly miffed with the way that EVRI have, not only do they hide their email address, but they also don't deliver parcels, which is not what you want from a delivery firm. Yes, I could have used Royal Mail, but you can't use Royal Mail because they're striking. So who do I use now? I can't use Hermes, can't use EVRI, and I can't use Royal Mail. So it's getting rather difficult now to send mails. And after I'd posted my parcel, well, Sarah posted my parcel, there was news, typically on the news, BBC News, they were talking about EVRI and how people are still waiting for their items that they ordered in November in some of these tiny little villages where they just haven't been delivered. And yeah, it's not looking good. I think Hermes obviously changed their name to EVRI because of the association with bad delivery. So they changed their name to EVRI so that every parcel went missing. Anyway, so that's it. I'm not going to use EVRI anymore. They just conned me out of some diabetic medication and put me through quite a bit of stress, worrying about what's going to happen to this medication. But it's gone now. It's probably in a landfill site somewhere, slowly rotting over the next 5,000 years, I expect. Anyway, that's enough of this. So I'm going to call it quits and say goodbye. And don't use Hermes. Don't use EVRI, and Royal Mail's fit for nothing either. Anyway, see you later. Bye then. Ciao.